table. I can't sit there. So I'm here in the hallway and I'm standing up like somewhat of I used to do like a couple of years back that I would be standing up, but of course I'm close to where they are, so they open the door to like, okay, what's she doing? She's going live right here where we at now. So we're here live and we're doing just a aftermath or follow up from Survive and Thrive, the first day of Survive and Thrive. And basically, it went really well. We had a really great turnout. We had a lot of great feedback, which is good for a conference, and the fact that this is our second year doing it virtual. So we got a lot of feedback, great feedback. Tomorrow's going to be even better because we have more speakers, more great speakers who are going to come and speak. We have Leroy Allen who's going to speak. We have Celeste Ducksworth, we have Dr. Man B. We have just a line of folks. We have Michael Ellis. We're going to have him back again to talk and share a little bit of poetry. So if you guys want to come and hear some great poetry and some great information about business, but just all about thriving. How do you thrive in your business? How do you move forward in things that you like to do? These are the things that we're going to be talking about. But day one was fabulous. It was great, amazing. It was good feedback. Everyone took something and everyone gave feedback. And that's one of the great things too, is when you are having presenters and you have speakers, but they're, people in the audience, if you will, are giving, comments, and they're asking questions and, wanting more information. We had Adrienne Johnson. She came and she spoke, and it was just great. She shared her experience and her battle with Crohn's disease and how that went, and how taking that and still thriving in your business. We had several other folks who were speakers who also shared their stories, but being able to hear their story and hear how they managed, how they got through. And then we had our networking opportunity for people just to learn all about each other and what their business was and how they can support each other, and just information that they can take along the way. We talked a little bit about how you can use certain tools of things, and I had did a the magazine, the Thrive for Life magazine, and using Designer, and I did it and turned it into a flip book. But what we also had shared is like things that you don't necessarily think about on how to take your regular content that you're working on, and as Coach Danielle would say, is repurpose. How to take things and repurpose things and take it and turn it into something even more, but at the same time, you know how you do like a presentation. Hi, Patrice, how you doing? Thank you for the Creative Genius Creative Genius Award. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And your 50 cents. Thank you very much, because we will, of course, donate and put that towards Survive and Thrive. So we were on day one of Survive and Thrive, and we got day two, which is tomorrow. Day two is tomorrow on Eastern Standard Time. So Eastern Standard is going to be 3:30, and then Pacific Standard it's going to be 12:30. So our West Coast folks, we got to get ourselves in alignment to know what time we're supposed to be there. This morning it was early. It was like 7:15 in the morning for me. Hi Pat, how you doing? Thank you so much. So we got Pat with Durham Rider. Look, I always mess it up. Skyrider, Durham Skyrider. I got it because I always want to say Skywalker, but Skyrider, Durham Skyrider. Do, 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 do. How you doing? Thank you, Pat. Thank you for being here. But we had day one, which was great. Day one was just great. I know, huh? Durham Skyrider. We're gonna turn that into a song. Durham Skyrider. Mm. Oh, you know what? I forgot the rose gold microphone. Where's Hot Cat at? Because she was supposed to remind me. Okay, so anyway, we had a really great time. So the speakers who were there brought really great information. Again, we talked about ways that you can use different tools to be able to kind of take what you already are working with and jazz it up. So what that means is like, so I gave, and I'll just share with you guys, is that if you are already doing content, you're doing PowerPoints, you're doing, um, PDFs already, and you're sending these out to people like these are your downloads. These are your downloads. Well, my thing is, why do it with a regular PDF? Why not turn it into a flip book, because it's the same PDF that you're going to be uploading? Upload it into the flip book and turn it into some pages and where it turns and all of that. The thing with designer, they have different things. Now I'm just talking about the regular plan, the $27 for the year lifetime plan, because that's really all you need. Now if you need something different, then you get something different. But if you just want to start out a little slow and you want to turn like your ebooks and you want to turn your, your other PDFs of information into a nice little flip book, and then look, you can get real fancy with this. You can take that flip book, turn it to pages, record it while you're turning the pages, and then put some music to it, and then repost that. It's just cool. You can give these things to your clients instead of just giving them a regular PDF where they download. They can go and download this video of this flip book, or download this flip book where they have all of your information right there. And what better way to give someone something that they can act like they're turning the pages and then make that turn the page sound? And you got your information, you have, your course information, your descriptions, you got your directions, you got all of that stuff on there, and it just makes things look just a little bit better. It just looks a little bit cooler. And then there's a bunch of other things that you can do. You can go and use some different mock-ups and put those on your page and make it look like even fancier, and like you just got a professional design team to just do it. So anyway, we talked about stuff like that. So we're not talking about cancer, even though we had lots of survivors that were there that presented their information about how they got through, when they were diagnosed, what they're doing now, and then what are they doing and planning to do in the future. So these are things that was all about an uplift. This was a mindset, health, wealth, and recovery. Now, tomorrow, did you get your tickets? Now, of course, I'll put the ticket thingy in here for those of you guys who need to be there. The tickets are only $10. $10. $10. Tickets are only $10. So all you have to do is go to that link right there, bit.ly/thrive number 4 life 21. And then you enter, you go ahead and put your $10 in there. $10 get you in the room. $10 gets you in our virtual room, which is going to be great because Dr. Manvi is going to be there. So we was talking, if thinking about things that's going on with you, how to kind of keep your immune system up, eating natural foods. She is a naturopathic doctor, so she's going to talk to you about natural medicines, things that you can do to, boost yourself, like B12 and all these other things that we need to put inside of us and keep our vitamin D levels up. Majority, as they say, African Americans, their vitamin D is low because, again, we got all kinds of blocks going on here because, again, the melanin be popping. So the thing is that it's doing its job, but sometimes it's doing its job just a little too much because we got some things that we need to get, from the sun that keeps our immune system going and keep us preventing us from getting cancer and all these type of things and all these other sicknesses that also attribute to some of us not being here, especially if you end up sick. So we don't want to do that. So we really need to pay attention to our bodies, our skin. We also need to realize that we do need some, sunblock and some protections on things because skin cancer is real. It is. And we don't want to have to go through that. So what we have to do is self-care is always important. Self-care, self-care. Self-care is good. It is. Exactly. That's funny. So self-care is so important. And we need to, I know, huh? We need to understand that self-care is very important and we need to take care of ourselves. We need to understand that, we need to protect ourselves in all types of ways. Just because we are we have certain attributes, we have to also know we have to protect ourselves. So those are things that are very important. So you want to be there tomorrow, day two. Okay, day two of Survive and Thrive is $10. Our goal is to raise $10,000 so that we can continue to support cancer survivors during their time of recovery, and so that they can have a better recovery and not have to worry about paying and covering the cost of their copays, because copays are expensive. The thing is that they add up because there's multiple ones. I mean, I've gone to the doctor where I have to go and do a mammogram. I have to pay for that. Then if you need to go get an x-ray, you got to go pay for that, and then just several payments. There's several different payments that you have to do. And it's just always that way. So we need to understand that recovery is multifaceted. We want to know that in order for us to help those who are in need, some people don't have insurance. So let's just be understanding of that. Some people don't have insurance, or some people don't have good insurance, where that they, um, they have to pay for a lot of things. A lot of their medications are not covered. And then the good medication, the non generic medication, is not covered. What's this thing with generic? I don't understand. But the thing is that there's generic and non-generic, and then the non-generic stuff is definitely really, really expensive. For what and for why? I don't know. It is. There's a lot of understanding about that we just don't necessarily have here in this country. But what we do want to understand is that we should be able to help those who need our help. There's some people who cannot afford their medicine. So that means that these are people who go without, not here, not with the excess that we have here in America. Why can't we help them? So our goal here is to help those who need that support for Survive and Thrive. It's all about surviving, but then it's moving into the thriving. How do we thrive? All of us need to thrive. After all of what we've gone through for the past almost just about 2 years, we need to thrive. Coming in April, March. We all need a thriving going on because we have been suppressed for so long, and it has affected everybody at some way and definitely in some time. So, Survive and Thrive is all about survival, it's about thriving, it's about supporting each other, but it's also about how we are going to take that humanity and restore it, because humanity needs to be restored in all across the land, because it is not. And we are here to do it, be able to do that, and starting one little bit at a time. So that is what our goal is to start just a little bit at a time, but we're going to get started. We're not going to be perfect, because we know perfection doesn't exist, not in our world. Maybe definitely in God's world, but no, we don't have perfection here. We're going to operate in excellence, because again, that is, we are doing the best that we have and the best that we could put our foot forward. So if you like to be there at Survive and Thrive, tomorrow is day two. That is our last day. And we are so excited about the last day, because the speakers who are also coming up, the impact that we're about to get on tomorrow, that's going to be great. Leon Allen, he is definitely have a big personality, and he's going to come and speak and share. We have Dr. Man B, who's going to come and talk to you guys about health. We're going to have a lot of great, robust conversation. We're going to have Nurse Jean Turner, who's going to come also from a medical point of view to be able to share and definitely support Dr. Man B and what she's saying, because I'm sure from a medical point of view, we got it covered. We got a nurse and a doctor on call. So if you are interested, you want to be there, all you got to do is get your tickets. Again, get your tickets, and the tickets are bit.ly/thrive number 4 live 21. See, that's what you get for being in the hallway. Okay, what you guys making all that noise for? You know Grammy is live right here. Okay, well, we not doing all of that. Stop making all the noise. So anyway, that is what we're going and doing and got going on here. Because again, as I said, this is real life. This is real. And of course, see, I'm not over here at the table because he was over there at the table. And then I come and get here in the hallway. And then now they carrying and running amok down there. So, anyway, that's what we got going on. We want you to be a part of Survive and Thrive tomorrow. Again, bit.ly/thrive number 4 live 21, because we are definitely here to support cancer survivors. So if you're down, we're down. We want to see you there tomorrow. Remember the time zone, because we are operating in 2 different time zones, technically three different time zones. We got folks here on the West Coast, we got folks in the middle, and then we got folks on the East. So we're all trying to keep this all together in 3 different time zones. So again, for those of you guys who know, it's 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. Count 2 hours or 3 hours. Okay, so it's 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then that means that it's 1:30 Central Standard Time. Okay, no, that's wrong. Okay, whatever. Do the math. Just look it up. It's 12:30 my time. So count on that way. And that's what it's going to be. So again, 12:30 Pacific Standard, it's 3:30 Eastern Standard, and whatever is going on, 2:30, 2:30, something like that. 2:30 2:30 Central Standard Time. So 2:30 Central Standard Time is what it's going to be. So we want to see you guys there. Get your tickets. Now, let's say you say, okay, I just can't be there because I got something going on, but you want to make a donation. We take donations too. All you got to do is go to our website, um, Donate and Thrive. You can go there, or you can go directly to the website and you can make your donation there too. You can also become a monthly contributor where you are now a part of Survive and Thrive. You are a stakeholder in what we're doing. You are a person that is definitely connected and get to just know all about what we're doing, because, again, you are a donor. We would love to have you as a donor and have some donors so we can, you know, have some donor friends. So we're looking for donor friends. If you want to be one of our donor friends, we definitely would love to have you as our donor friend. So I'm gonna get going because I've been up since like 3 this morning, and hey, that's what it is. So I'm gonna go because we're gonna get this done tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you guys, and I appreciate everybody who was there. It was great. Everyone had a great feel. People who were there for the first time that just got a lot of great stuff from it. We have folks who have been there before, and this one was even better. Mom, Latina's mom was there, and she just thought it was just great. She had a good time. So we had a good time. Again, we're not operating in perfection, but it was great, and we put our best foot forward, and we've been planning since a year ago. So again, here we are. We definitely thank our sponsors, Dragon Media Production, Mainline Studios, StreamYard, uh, Allison Edwards Best. We thank Self Inspired Apparel, Ms. Naturally, Patricia. We thank all the folks who have who've given and who have self given themselves. We thank people who have put in ads. And if you guys didn't go see that little flip book that I did, it was really, really cute. Take care. You take care too, Pat. I know it's late where you are. Thank you very much. Um, but if you didn't go and see it, go check it out so you could see who our sponsors and our vendors are, people who were there. We have Align and Thrive. We have, of course, Dr. Mambi, and we have Woman of the Word Ministries. Again, we had several folks who were part of it. We had, again, Forbes Business Solutions. We definitely appreciate for Elaine and Forbes Business Solutions. You guys check her out. She is she is an accountant by profession. Go and check out Elaine. We have a lot of different vendors. We have 3Qs Apparel, For Humanities, and we have Juice Plus. That was also Natasha. We had a bunch of our other vendors who just put their ads in, but they had an opportunity to network and share their business and what their business was all about. So we thank our sponsors. We thank the House of Anthony Michelle. We thank Skinny Teas for giving us that 20% when you go to their website and you purchase a T-shirt and use For Humanities 20. You can support their give back to Survive and Thrive. We thank Miss Minnie Me's Boutique. You can go check out Miss Minnie Me's Boutique. She's given part of some clothing that you can win and enter into a drawing to do that. So go check that out. We thank all of our sponsors. We appreciate everybody. We thank all of you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, in the beginning, in the morning, but then we'll also see you following the conference of day two. Last day, day two of the conference, and we appreciate you guys being here. So thank you guys again. Shout out Saturday. This is our shout out Saturday for Survive and Thrive, and another successful year of great information and great impact for those of you guys who were there. So thank you guys, and we'll see